On my last visit, a lot of rides were down. I don't remember this many rides being closed around the winter season. So today, I'm here to see how the park is running. Oh my God, Kumba is running fantastic tonight. All right, we are back at Busch Gardens Tampa, and it's definitely less busier in the front than it was earlier today. I'm not here for anything specific. I'm just here to check out the park from its disastrous last week to see what rides are actually open and which rides are down. As you can see, Iron Gwazi is up, going up the lift hill. Let's check out the wait times, and then we're going to check out the rest of the park. Welcome to Mardi Gras. Earlier today, I was here checking out the food, and if you want to see that video, you can check it out right here. Iron Gwazi is a 65-minute wait, which is not bad for a Saturday, but yeah, I'm not getting in that. And plus, I'm not spending $4 for a locker, so let's move on. Poor Cheetah Hunt. It's been standing but not operating for a couple months at this point. Hopefully, they fix whatever the issue is, and I get a chance to ride this. I missed this ride. Cheetah Hunt, unfortunately, is not open again. That ride just closed on me, but good news that they were open all day. They were operating all day, so there was no issue with that. We're just here about a couple hours before the park closes, so a lot of things are closing early. All right, I'm in the mood to ride some Montu, so let's check out the Egypt section and check out Montu. Cobra's Curse is at a healthy 90-minute wait, which is pretty good for a Saturday. It's like one of the busiest parks, or busiest rides in the park, so that's expected. All right, Montu is dead ahead. I see a lot of people leaving, meaning hopefully the wait should not be that long. Okay, so this group of people is either a group or Montu went down. I'm not sure. I'm a little concerned. All right, looks like Montu is partly stuck on the lift hill. So I have a choice. I can continue with the rest of the park, or I can just wait. More than likely, I will just continue with the rest of the park and come back near the end. Well, that sucks. I'm glad that I got my ride on Montu last night, but let's head towards Kumba and check out some rides in between. All right, so it's 6:15 and a lot of people are leaving the park. Hopefully that means that a lot of the lines won't be too long, but we're heading to Kumba and we're going to find out. All right, here's a close look at Falcon's Fury. As you can tell, parts has been stripped apart for the annual maintenance. Not sure when it's going to come back, but just wanted to give you an update on this ride for those who are fans of it. Definitely expect it to be down in your visit if you're coming in the next, couple of weeks or so. All right, looks like Phoenix Rising is a 45-minute wait. That is a hell no. So let's continue on to Kumba. After a long and treacherous journey, we have finally made it to Kumba. Let's hope the line isn't too long. Kumba is a 5-minute wait. Let's do it. Kumba is running fantastic tonight. Yeah, let's run that back. Alright, so the good news is only 3 rides are down, which is Shikra, which is down for annual maintenance, Falcon's Fury, which is down for annual maintenance, and Cheetah Hunt, which has been honestly SBNO for months. We don't know what is going on with Cheetah Hunt, but those are the only rides that's been down for today, which is a big contrast from last week when half of the rides were down, so that's a good thing. Kumba was running 2 trains, and I had 2 fantastic rides on Kumba. I mean, definitely running the best it's been in a while. The rest of the day, because I'm not going over by Tigris or Shikra, I'm gonna head back towards the front, towards Montu. We're gonna see if we can get like maybe a ride on Serengeti Flyer and end our night on Montu. Serengeti Flyer this way. Serengeti Flyer is a 30-minute wait with both gondolas working. Do I want to wait in this? And we only got like an hour left of park time. I think I'm gonna pass this. Let the guests enjoy this, because usually I don't come on Saturdays anyway. So, you know, let the people enjoy the ride. So I like to visit either on Fridays or the weekdays when it's not too busy. Saturdays, I usually like to go on rides where I know it's gonna be a walk-on, like Montu and Kumba. You know, the 2 B&Ms in the park that usually can, you know, push people. They can, you know, very high capacity rides. So yeah, we're gonna head back to Montu. Hopefully it's back running. We're gonna get a couple rides and then we're gonna end our day. All right, on my way to Montu, Corpus Christi has dropped to 40-minute wait. Pretty reasonable. But the real attraction is ahead of us. Actually, I'm glad I came back later because it looks like a walk-on. Definitely the best row on Montu, by far. Whew. Not gonna lie, it threw me off a little bit. Side definitely is crazier than on the right side. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, so we're gonna end this video here. Hope you enjoyed this, you know, nice little vlog that I did today. I didn't really do anything specific, but I did want to show that the rides are definitely open, and only like 3 out of the 9 rides were closed. So yeah, have a good day.